Hey guys, welcome to My So Bliss. Today I'm continuing on with my swimsuit series with a little FAQ, or frequently asked questions. I just want to clear up some misconceptions on making your own swimsuit. So the first question is, do I have to have a serger? And no, you do not. If you have a regular sewing machine that can do a zigzag stitch or a stretch stitch, you can make a swimsuit. Question number 2, can I use regular elastic? It is highly recommended that you do not use regular elastic, but if you are in an area where that is your only option, I say go ahead and do it. Your swimsuit may not last as long, which is disappointing because it's a handmade, custom fitting, unique swimsuit. So you want it to last as long as possible. But if you don't have that option of swim elastic, I say use the regular. The only reason we use swimwear elastic is so that it will hold up the best with the chlorine, salt water, all those types of things that we put our swimsuits through. Question 3, do I need a special kind of thread to make a swimsuit? And no, you don't. You just need a polyester thread, which is the basic all-purpose thread that you use. If you're using a serger, it's recommended that you use a woolly nylon so that it will stretch a little more and have a little more give, making it so it'll be harder for your stitches to pop, but is not required. The polyester thread will just hold up better. Question 4, why are my stitches skipping? That is probably most likely because you are using the wrong kind of needle or a old needle. You need to be using a stretch needle. Whether you are doing a zigzag stitch or a double needle stitch, you need to make sure that those are for stretch fabrics, because that will be a ballpoint needle which will not snag your fabric and will just glide through your fabric so much nicer and work so much easier. So try that out. Question 5, do I need to add ease to my swimsuit? For a swimsuit, you actually want it skin tight so that when you get in the water and the swimsuit gets wet, it won't be all baggy on you. So you actually need a negative ease when you're wearing a swimsuit. And all the patterns that I've used come with that negative ease, so you have no need to worry about that. Question number 6, and I've kind of combined a bunch of questions for this one. What kind of bra support do I put in? Can I put a bra in? When do I put the bra in? That kind of thing. So, number 1, they have bra cups that you can use for swimwear. I have been told when I was taking my swimwear class that if I had a bra that I really liked, I could even sew that into my swimsuit. Obviously, that's not going to hold up forever. That bra, that fabric might not be conducive for swimwear, but if you want that support and you want that comfort, that is something you can do and make happen, which is really cool to think about. You can make anything possible that you want when you are making this swimsuit. You can make it, and make it to fit your body and your comfort. Another option is creating a bra shelf, which is pretty much like a sports bra that is being built in. It has elastic around the bottom and then has your bra cups and a lining, and is connected to the front piece of your fashion fabric, so that is also an option. Some swimsuits require boning, which can also add a lot of support, especially around the breasts. I personally have never made a swimsuit with boning, mostly because I don't like that look and I don't feel comfortable with it. And when I'm in a swimsuit running around with my kids, I want to be comfortable, and I don't know, I just have never done it yet. Maybe someday I will. And lastly, for this question, you should add those bra cups as one of the last things that you do so that you can put the swimsuit on, put it on fully. You'll have the neckline not finished yet, but you can tuck the bra cups in there. And I like to use safety pins to pin those in place so that I get the perfect placement for them. And then I can take that off and sew them in. Now for question 7, I had a lot of concerns of sewing with the silky or stretchy fabric. Can it be tricky? Yes. It just takes a little more patience and a little extra time when you first start sewing it. But with that time and patience, you then gain the experience that you can create the perfect swimsuit really quickly. I have created many swimsuits, and the first swimsuit I made was a little trickier, yeah. But it's just like anything. With practice, you get better at it. And the nice thing with sewing this swimsuit, you can baste everything together, which holds the lining and the fashion fabric in place so that you don't have to stress about that. I also had a lot of questions about fit. Now, fitting or altering a pattern to fit your body can be kind of intimidating, but it's actually a lot easier than you think. That is why I suggest making the lining first, or basting that lining together so that you can try it on and see if you like it, and if you don't, you can scrap it and make a new lining, and you're not wasting your fashion fabric. Now, if you feel more comfortable, you can just alter the pattern. I'm going to talk more about this all through my swimsuit sew along, which is going to be through my email newsletter. So make sure you're signed up for that if you want those tips and tricks and in-depth details. Okay, I actually don't know what number I'm on for questions, but a lot of people have been worried about the elastic and making it fit perfectly. One thing I've noticed in patterns that are coming out is they tell you exactly how much elastic to use for each opening, which is really great, especially if you're making a pattern for someone else. So that way you have a generic size. But if you're making it for yourself, or if you're making it for someone that you can stand next to and actually try it on them, then you need to fit the elastic to your body, especially around the legs, because everyone's butts are different, everyone's legs are different, and there's different thicknesses in different areas. So you need to fit it first, make sure it's the right size, and then as you're stretching it to sew it on, make sure that you're stretching it more around your bottom, because that is going to be a bigger area than your front. And you're going to need more stretch to hold that in place. Now, can attaching your elastic be a little tricky? Yes, but that is another thing you could baste your elastic on, try it, see how you like it, and then finish it off. That is the nice thing about the swimsuit. You can baste and then finish it off, or you can baste and then unpick it and fix it and do all the things. That is what I love about sewing, and that is what I love about making these custom clothing. One more thing that I want to say about this before I move on is that if you are different sizes, say on the top compared to the bottom, you can grade your pattern, which means just to go between two sizes. Blend the sizes so that you can fit what size you need, and that will help your sizing so much more. So say you're a 4 on the top and an 8 on the bottom, or a 6 on the bottom. Just make sure you are blending gradually to go out to that 6 or that 8 or whatever size you are. And again, make it out of the lining, see how it fits, see if it fits better than before, and if it does, great. And if not, try again. Another thing that I've heard a lot of concern over is that you want something that is tighter, that will suck you in, maybe a more Spanx-like, and you don't know how to recreate that into a swimsuit. Well, that is why they have Power Mesh. Power Mesh is really great for helping compress you a little more. It's like a compression fabric. So I can put that in between my lining and my fashion fabric, or my outside fabric, that's usually what it's called. I put it in between that, especially on the bottoms, and that will hold my tummy in a little tighter and just hold me in and make me feel a little more secure. So if you're a little self-conscious about that, you can definitely add that Power Mesh in. Now, I don't suggest putting that all over your entire swimsuit, because that might be a little more suffocating and not feel as great, especially in the chest area. I feel like that would just squeeze you right out of it. So just pay attention to what your body likes and you can do, and just know that it's not meant to go everywhere. All right, guys, that is all the FAQ I have for you today. If you have more questions about sewing your own swimsuit, make sure to leave a comment down below. Check me out on Instagram or my blog. I'm going to be sharing so many tips and tricks and videos all about this, because I want to get you guys feeling comfortable to sew your own swimsuits. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!